What is up, guys? Welcome to Cinco Symposium. Okay, we're gonna watch a video of some transgender individuals, but I have a question within this video. It's like, is transgender is it a mental illness, or is it a more profitable way for a guy to seek attention, even money? I mean, there's transgender influencers out there getting stupid money, taking things from women for like commercial ads, stuff like that, but also societal value, because society just degrades men all the time and does not give a shit about men and puts them in the dirt and says they're toxic. If guys have problems, no one cares about it. They're told to shut up, don't mansplain, all this. And so it's like, is it almost the idea of, well, if I just say I'm a girl, then I get all the attention and they love me, and I don't have to deal with anything anymore. So we're going to kind of go into that a little bit, that thought process. Tim Pool kind of talked about this and made me think on it more. So we're going to watch these videos. We're going to talk about that. We're going to get into it. Before we do, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to my channel, please, and comment. Let me know what you think about these issues that we got going on. All right. So Sarah Gonzalez tweeted this one out. Only mental illness would cause a man to cry for joy at the idea of chopping off his own dick. And I agree. This one's probably mental illness, I think. But it's to seek, I think it's for not maybe mental illness, but it's like they're really seeking attention. He really wants people to know how happy he is that he's chopping his dick off. So let's watch.
Hey everybody, Marie Willa here, transgender woman extraordinaire. I'm kind of excited.
What is transgender extraordinaire? First of all, I just want to, what does that mean? I don't know. Transgender extraordinaire. I grew my hair out and painted blue. That means that well, I'm really into it.
Because as of today, as long as all the funds are there and nothing happens to stop it, and my insurance company approves it, in 180 days, I will perform the most aggressive tuck I've ever done in my life. In other words, my sheenus, my outie, it will get to become my innie. I get to have my bottom surgery. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so just uncontrollable with emotion, right? Just... So, tell me. You look at this person. Do they seem normal to you? Do they seem mentally stable to you? And the obvious answer is no. No. Now, anyone on the left's going to go, they seem pretty fine. They're just got a lot of emotion going. No. No one behaves this way. And, you can't help but, I'm just going to say it. There's going to be a lot of people like this. The vast majority of people, these hard leftists and these transgender, they're dudes anyway, and they're trying to be girls, but just ugly. They're not you don't ever see, this big, it's very rare that you see, a big, muscled up, chiseled guy that actually, looks good, looks like he takes care of himself, looks like he has a lot of stability in his life, and, that guy's going, you know what? I just want to chop my dick off. I want to start going the other route. You don't see that. It's all these beta male type guys that are ugly. And I'm sorry, I know you can't help it, but he's got jacked up teeth. It's just he's like an ugly dude, right? He's not a good looking guy. He's older. And I'm taking a shot in the dark. I know nothing about this person. I am going to assume he's probably lonely. I'm going to assume that he's probably kind of weird. Is not good on social interactions. Probably doesn't have that many dates with chicks, and or maybe he's kind of turned gay, because that's what a lot of these transgender dudes are end up gay. But and even then they may be struggling to find dates. But I feel like they're these beta males, and no one pays attention to them. No one cares about their problems. They're like I said, they're kind of the weirdo at the office maybe. And so they look at this as well, if I I'm not doing anything as a guy. Maybe if I was a chick, at least I might get more attention. People would care, because you get all these leftists online, little, they care enough to go make a comment on this TikTok video going, oh, good luck, love you, all the best, and maybe even willing to send $5, right? I don't know. but they get validation when they become a woman, right? When someone's a guy, if some guy on TikTok, like if I was just making a TikTok video to it, no one would care. No one would really give a shit. If I was talking about my problems, my issues, they would say, "Toughen up, you asshole." And I say the same thing. I'd say the same, like I don't know, like there's a difference, like maybe like you're telling someone about a problem, but like when you're just going and complaining. But yeah, when you're a guy and you're just like, man, you've had a hard day, something, like no one cares. Like honestly, no one cares. Maybe your wife cares, but as a man, you're told that you're toxic. You're told that you shouldn't behave this way. Don't be aggressive. You're told all this stuff, that you're evil. And especially anyone that's not of a certain color, they're told that, oh well, you're evil because of your skin. You're evil because of your gender, the dick you have, and you just don't understand what it's like. You'll never understand unless you just say that you're a woman. And so yeah, like tell me, like what do you think? I mean, do you not think that there's probably that this person's getting more validation as he pretends to be a woman than he did ever as a man? I would say there's probably some truth to that he is getting more attention in this little journey of his where he's going to have his dick cut off. And it feels good having lots of people hit that like button. He enjoys that little heart popping up and people commenting, tell him, "Oh, you're so brave and beautiful, I stand with you," or whatever, you know? And even if it's people insulting him, still like he's getting attention. I would say that might be part of the issue with what's going on here. And so I'm going to mute that because then I'm just going to get hit for a copyright anyways. But here's another trans person, and they made a TikTok of them just sitting there making these faces and their parents being supportive. But this person looks like, if anyone ever has seen Gremlins 2, this dude looks like the female gremlin. When she has the big puffy lips and the crazy big eyelashes. That's what this dude looks like when he's trying to do his therapy. But yeah, he's really trying to just basically focus in on the fact that his family was supportive of him doing this, which, like, okay, all right, like I'm non-binary, I'm trans, I'm all these things, and the dumb parents are like, oh yeah, that's fine too. We'll love you. We love you no matter. And like, I get it. They're your kids. You're gonna love them no matter what. But part of loving your kids is telling them. I mean, you can tell them nicely, but like part of loving your kids is telling them, "Hey, you're fucked up. You're like what you're doing. It ain't good. It's wrong. You're going down a bad path. Maybe you have a 25-year-old son or daughter, and you find out they've been doing heroin or they've been doing methamphetamine or something." As a parent, you probably shouldn't tell them, "Oh, well, we just love you, and we support you, and you're just doing great things." No, you pull them aside like, "What the fuck are you doing? You got to stop this. Like, you're a grown-ass man or woman, so I can't tell you what to do, but I'm your parent, and I love you, and I'll support you doing the right thing and getting help, but I'm not going to support you in this terrible decision that you're doing." So everything about this, look at this. Does anything about this seem good? Like I said, this guy looks like the female gremlin. Just so we can look it up. Dude, look at that thing. That is him. It's not normal. That is not normal. Yep. For sure. It's not normal. And you should probably tell your kid, you should probably tell your 28-year-old son, however old this guy is, "Hey, this ain't right. This ain't natural. Like, I love you, dog, but Jesus, you ain't a girl. You don't look like a chick. You look like a scary man. You look like a scary 6-foot gremlin. That's what you look like." And that's part of love. You telling hard truths. You got your best friend. Are you always just, you tell your friend what they want to hear, or do you like, "Hey man, no, that's actually stupid. Love you. You're going to be mad at me for telling you this right now, but I'm telling you because it's a terrible idea." No, I mean, I feel bad that this guy has a family that like doesn't care enough about him that they would just push him into this and think that this is normal and good behavior. It's not. These poor people. But I don't know. Like I said, maybe he was told he was toxic as a male. Maybe he was told his opinion didn't matter as a male. Maybe he was told he was mansplaining. Maybe he was told all this stuff, and he goes, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go and try to be a woman and see what that does for me. Now he's got people going, oh, we love you and support you. Oh, well, you're a woman, so you understand how it is. I don't know. I'm just saying there is some victimhood currency that is, and some attention that guys pretending to be trans, and they get to go in the locker room with all the chicks too, you know. And or a guy that's in prison, guy that in the UK that raped several women. All of a sudden, I'm a trans, I'm a girl. And they put him in prison with other females. I would, if I did something illegal and was sent to prison, I would much rather be in a female prison than a men's prison. Because for the most part, I could probably still overpower most of them. I think it's all gang up and shank me, I guess, but my chances are better. Plus, there's something that a guy and a girl can do together that's the natural thing to do. That's usually why prisons have them separated. But then whenever you just allow a guy that's pretending to be a chick to just let him in, what do you think's going to happen? I don't know. So like I said, I believe there is some currency and there may be some truth to that of why there's so many guys transitioning into females and going through this route. That could be part of it. I'm not saying it's all of it. There's a lot of mental illness, in my opinion, is most of it. But I think Tim Pool was on to something when he said that. Let me know what you think. Till next time, guys, y'all have a wonderful day.